Just not picking up my voice? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. It's not quite where I left off last time. I played around a little bit more, but I just basically went across the street. Don't jump. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Ooh. No, 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 no. You know what? Let me check something in the audio settings. Fucking cat. Okay. To be looking my way, okay. Nope, fuck.
Oh, damn it! You're dead.
Come on, come on, come on. I probably shouldn't kill them. I still don't know if they're being blackmailed into it.
Ichabod Boyle, torn apart by the Crown Killer. No friend of mine. Maybe he didn't deserve to die like that.
One moment. Okay. Anything that's actually worth anything here. Oh shit, who sees me?
I
That
don't know that
bastard.
shit, but maybe the captain can help.
Come on, cat. Okay, so far the only really big issue I have in this game is audio issues. Ooh, I'm hearing footsteps. Where are they coming from?
I'm exhausted, and it's just been one gala after another.
Forget about that kiss. That kiss.
Oh yeah, decided to look at some of the options and I figured out I can lean. No, 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 no.
shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now, whatever going on?
Fucking
Every
snap.
day things are a little bit worse here, even for the upper class.
I don't feel safe. Fighting between some of the guards earlier. This is bad.
Fuck is that noise you're making? These people mumble in the most ridiculous ways.
Bribes too, if it meant the roads weren't blocked off.
Could I interest you in a game of cards later?
You up for a beer?
Of course.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Some kind of trouble in this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate place?
It's been hard getting any business done here in Dunwall. That's all about
Shit.
the change.
The Hatter gang.
Crown killer lunatic and all. Whatever the Royals are fighting about. Can't make it easier for them. That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband, just like they've got down in Sarkonis. People are getting rich in Colero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
Fuck was that?
We should talk to the magistrate, see if she can help.
We're playing dice tonight.
Why not pickpocket him first? To sleep. Alright.
You a sanitation committee chair.
I get under here. Ah, look at that. Don't mind if I do. I don't know why I keep trying to take those in full ammo. Did it again. Oh, I thought the white glow around it meant I could interact with it. Anything else to steal? Nope. Oh shit. Can? Okay, cool. I can go down here. I gotta learn to lean back. Come on. Just hold. Oh, okay, it's a buoy light. Let me keep exploring too, though. I want to just go to the boat. Problem with that though is there's a lot of fucking guys. Huh? I'm not here. Maybe I will go around this way. Why am I crouching my head? Stop interacting with the game. Nothing at all. That's where I started in the tutorial because it looks a lot like it. That noise. Ah, son of a bitch. Dude, what the hell? I'm so bad at stealth. Fucking hell. Guy saw me in a split second. Come on. Fuck. Oh, son of a bitch, back here. Alright, fuck it. Nothing worth it. I'm just going out the back.
That ship, but maybe the captain can help.
Rat on a stick. Well,
Gotta keep my mind on my duties.
Forget about people of Dunwall. Aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition. Hate this wall. It's
okay, now I know the difference between collectibles and distractables.
Think you're funny? Nothing there.
Whoa, shit. Okay.
Quest for new boots, and what did I get?
Come with me. Don't make any noise. Might go back to the other area, though. Actually, no, there really wasn't that much for me to grab in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it still going up? Oh, what? Conscious I can't loot you? I won't tolerate any more questions. Send all boats away from the docks. Tell them it's time for the anniversary of the death of our beloved Empress, Jessamine. Threaten to seize their vessel. I don't care. Just clear the docks. And according to the morning patrol, there was a woman here earlier who refused to leave. She captains the terrible whale, or the dreadful whale, or some other rubbish. She was asking for an audience with the royal protector. If you see her, I want her arrested immediately. Excuse me. You have your orders. Levins? Okay. And trust me, you don't want to make trouble right now. Captain Mortimer Ramsey, who's
Ramsey's
very
been
much
busy.
dead.
Gotta find a ship.
It's only one ship. Oh, shit.
One night at the body house. One night. Now cover with shakers.
That was a glitch I didn't like. Should be good there. Ooh, don't see me, please. Oh, good, phone's charged. I can get rid of that then.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Actually, jackass, that is your job. What you mean by clean up? Okay, if you're laying down here, they shouldn't notice you. Shouldn't being the operative word, though. Fuck, I thought that was a rat turd. Yeah. Come on, start walking away.
What wouldn't I give for a bottle of pear soda?
Shh. It's okay. Go to sleep. Two more there, two more up top. Your boss is terrible. Hello. Your friend's asleep. Now so are you. Okay, quick. Oh, there's literally nothing. Right. Why am I pressing R1 to jump? It's not R1.
What am I going to do? Something's going on at Dunwall Tower all across this cursed city. Where are... Hey! Over here!
Hi.
Lord Protector. Forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov.
And you're missing
We
both an arm
learned
and an
something
eye.
scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Yeah, I guess so. I got nothing else to do here. That hurt. Hostiles killed, total killed. I think I'm gonna start doing things. Fucking paintings? Okay, shit, I should have checked the third page. Alright. Something feels off. Find out what is going on. Okay.
Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow.
Oh yay, I think I'm gonna get my powers back. At least the ability to use powers. Okay. Whoa.
I remember this endless
Okay.
cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
When does this game ever do anything like that?
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. I gave you my mark for a reason. I wanted to know what happens when you take an honorable man's life away. When you push his face down in the mud. What will he do, given the chance?
Kind of want to restart
And
just
what
because
a
I
scene
fucked
it
up.
was. You gave yourself over to blood and terror. Gave it everything you had. Then you spent 15 years making sure it wouldn't happen again.
Oh.
But now it has. And this time, you know where it leads. Will you do it all again? Where is that good man now?
No, I'm gonna take powers.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again.
Okay. Can I do it while jumping? Okay, come on. What's going on?
Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne.
Okay, that was kind of intimidating. I can't do anything apparently.
There you are, my love.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
That's not intimidating at all.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
Oh, I go this way.
You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 2 were empresses.
Okay, where do I go? Oh. Huh. Yeah.
There's a strange power in this place.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
Let her walk in the sun again. I know it now. The one who took my life walks the world still, but he has withdrawn. Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now I am.
That's a big fucking carving.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
And what would that be? That was kind of an abrupt ending. Meet with Megan Foster and discuss a plan of action before taking a skiff to Karnaca. Sounds good.
Just when you think you've got it all figured out, just as you're starting to relax, you look up and there are wolves at the gate. Wolves with red muzzles. Hungry for your insides. Everything has turned to shit. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18. Boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing, 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor. And I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. In the 36 years since, I've buried countless enemies. Most deserved what they got, but I wonder if that even matters. I've stopped dozens of assassins, but the one who got through eats at my dreams. Who'd have thought I'd come home to Karnaca, the most wanted man in the Empire, following the trail of a monstrous killer? Who'd have thought I'd be on the run again, ready to wade through another river of blood?
From this point forward, I'm going to try and do it with no kills. Mr. and Mrs. Mayhew, I am deeply sorry to inform you that your daughter, Captain Alexei Mayhew, was killed in action during the recent coup in Dunwall. Alexei was brave, loyal, and selfless until the end, as she always has been. Since the day she fought alongside the Empress and saved her from the carriage attack while they were just kids, Emily never had a better friend. It has been an honor to know and work with your daughter. Be assured that as soon as Emily is restored to the throne, and I swear she will be, I'll make sure Alexei's death is properly memorialized. Jesus. With all my sympathy, Corvo Atano, Royal Protector. Before I read the next one, anything for me to grab? And of course, the mirrors don't work. Oh, okay. I don't have patience to read all that. Probably do it at a later date. It's not what you're used to living in a palace, but this is all the coin I scraped up. I could scrape up. Anton, I operate on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. You'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Oh my. For a symbol depicting two hands. Hidden all over. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. That's a really weird looking crossbow.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
So, I want to assume that's under me. Oh, maintenance list. Report the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No scratch that. Not until I bring him back home as a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage locker. Looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit.
I could have sworn I marked something.
Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain.
Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket sealing with a guano coating is the worst you've ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were delicate and short-tempered as you are, as you and I... What? As you... Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Can't read. you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the gallery. Gonna try that, I guess. Anton, where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you, I swear I miss you.
There is goodness here too.
Fuck the rats. See, now it's a bloodfly plague. So I really don't want to kill things because I don't want it ending up like the last game where everything you killed made everything worse.
Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world?
Oh, I'm in the head. Ha ha ha. The hell is this? Okay, so I gotta find a way to sneak in there? Oh, from the outside. That's gonna be fun to try. Oh, I thought this side was gonna be a lot worse than that. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm stuck. Any tranquilizer bolts I can get? At dawn, I set out with a group that forged east and included the 2 other natural philosophers and 4 crewmen. We used blades to clear the vegetation that grew thickly here and slowly made our way from the shore up a steep incline. Our purpose was to gather samples samples of the native plants for your research journals. I found myself pressing leaves and stems between pages and taking copious notes on several species of flora I surmised no human had ever set eyes on previously. When suddenly, young Mr. Gavitt from the academy began hopping about and screaming wildly. Chance had bade him pick an unfortunate place to step. Aggressive, ant-like creatures swarmed him from below. So many in number were his tiny attackers that we quickly lost sight of him under their onslaught. Jesus Christ. We finally managed to pull Gavitt from the insects, acquiring several painful welts where we had come to his aid. Mr. Gavitt, however, was bitten or stung, as I would eventually discover. Jesus. So many times he was barely recognizable, swollen unto deformity over every inch of his person, moaning like a sick bull. He expired before we could carry him back to the beach. Luckily, some of the creatures still clung to him, providing me with precious samples. Oh, aren't you just a sick, twisted light of fun? Hey, Pope. Sunshine. I don't know. Can I not get out? Oh, there we go. Swim up. I'm gonna drown. Okay. Yeah. Time, dark vision, possession. They don't have enough to gain.
The jewel of the South. My homeland.
Oh fuck! I broke its head. Pistol ammo. Ooh, another book. Chapter 4. Hold that note, though. Sorry, just had to go fetch a snack. Alright, time to read. 2 dead on our first day on the continent, but New World was not started, and would have one more. Would have one. Fuck, I can't read for shit. You'll learn that quickly, people. None other than the captain himself. His group found a cluster of small rodents, much like rabbits or prairie moles. The lure of fresh meat provided too much a temptation for our good captain, who had dined on scant fish and the same rations as the crew all these dreary months. He was able to grab one of the creatures with his bare hands, but the docile beasts were not so tame after all. Having allowed the captain to pick it up, the creature became enraged and delivered several stings from a gland hidden in its tail. The captain complained of heat and itching, where the sting had penetrated, but insisted they press on. He died of asphyxiation within a quarter hour. It was suddenly obvious to me at this rate of attrition we would not only fail to sufficiently research the continent, but we might soon lack enough crew to make the return voyage. Something had to be done to save the venture, and so I immediately declared myself captain. On my orders, the remaining crew kept the relative safety of the beach for the duration of the week. Though I sent 2 young academy students armed with nets and cages to fetch a live sample of the prairie mole that had so swiftly killed the captain, as first and foremost, ours was a research expedition. Ah, crap, it's flat. Oh, on a side note, if anyone out there grabs sweet chili heat chips, toss them in the freezer for about an hour. I guarantee you they'll come back tasting better. Oh, so there is a higher part. I don't see the point of having a railing on literally just the front. Song out 32 coins. It's just a shipping manifest. I thought it would stay there. Like to explore. Shit. Give me a second. Oh, I was about to say, how the hell is the fucking smoke escaping? Yeah. Come on, I had the spot. Yeah. Okay. That didn't happen. You saw nothing. Lost rats.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Not ready yet. Going to explore.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right. Wherever he is.
That open. I'll read that after. What? Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any...
I miss listening to old Anton Sokolov and his travel stories. He even explored Pandyssia.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate, with good winds and spicy foods, without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers, eager to coil around the heart of this empire? Jesus Christ. As I've learned more each week for months now, I've found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Duke Luca Abele, some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch. Excuse me. A betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aim their venom at our dearest Empress, young Emily. That much is certain, but when will they strike and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week? Or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight? Taking this leaky tub up through the canal. And all the wrong inflection in all the wrong places. Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing. Coming home to his native Sarkonis without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the Crown Killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of Duke Abelli's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye? Good question. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with Cirlicues? Oh, jeez. And sea beasts. It has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I enumerated the various errors. Chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pandician continent. Oh, how the cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to that giant landmass, as if Pandicia were but a few days' journey from Iran. Now, every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. And I had no doubt that Pandicia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition, and so it was on the third day of the month of Earth, under calm gray skies. Great sea vessel Antonia Aquilo set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself for what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. Hell, that really hurt. I think there was another book for me to read.
With that watchtower, the only way to get to Addermeyer is through the carriage station. Sokolov always seemed ageless. Not now. As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid. Sokolov's style, it's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more. Karnaca looks pretty from a distance.
Mortimer Ramsey, the entitled son of entitled parents. The Duke's coup relied on a weasel like you. Before I leave Serkonos, Duke Luca Abel and I are going to meet face to face, and he'll pay for all this. Delilah's powerful. How is it possible I haven't crossed her path in all these years?
Chapter 4, Introduction. Okay, the introduction to Chapter 4. This chapter will focus on Editha Abel, steward of Tulero. With a sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Serkonis. We will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Abel, who built the ornate wooden bridge of Sagunto. Excuse me. Jesus. Are you done? Follow along as we map the expansions occurring under the Abels throughout which trade routes to the other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation state. Even as waves of settlers continued to join Serconis from Morley, the Abel balanced growth against Serconian culture. Fuck. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Theodanis Abel, true son of Serconis, brave and benevolent. He united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilion swore loyalty to him. One isle of Serconis united under House Abele. Lastly, we will settle on Luca Abel. I read the last one wrong. It's Abel. Who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair isle. Hope you don't mind, I'm eating all your food. You have got to clean out your shit, man. This is way cluttered. And I'll be back. I'm gonna check your mantle for that map.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Emily. I promise.
God damn, that guy is old. I got a line of dialogue out of it, so I guess it's okay. And I think this. Why is this on? Can I turn it off? The effect of winds on the Karnaca landmass and resulting economic position. Whale oil liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts inside the oil harvested along with their flesh was enough power to see the Isles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folks say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally, fellow natural philosophers. Karnaca has a unique feature, the cleft in Shinari Park throughout which the winds are channeled and amplified as whale oil begins to run short within the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself. Karnaca will find itself whatever. I think I read that one already.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption. Street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skip to
get
the
away
shore
from that
when
stuff.
we're ready.
Addermeyer Institute's been there for a long time, but Hypatia wasn't around when I lived in Karnaca.
No, no more treats. You have your food. Oh shit, wrong button.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Another audio glitch. Find Addermeyer Station and a real pain, you know that? Take it. It's in my hand.
Take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Alright everybody, I'm gonna call it here. Like last time, if I choose not to continue playing and pick up from where I left off last time, that'll be the case. If not, we'll pick up from wherever it is that I'm playing. Alright, well, thank you for joining me. Oh, I thought those rats just committed suicide. Thank you for joining me. My name is Frost3yte. You guys have yourself a great day.